just because I'm starting just a little slow today.
Good morning.
Hey, morning, Changchai. Welcome back to the United States.
Thank you very much. Feel like I just got here.
Are you still going through jet lag right now, or?
Yeah. But I've had tons and tons of sleep, which is good. But yeah, I'm feeling my immune system functioning, as part of the jet lag, so it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Yeah, so right now we got 6 people, and with you, 7 people now.
Off to a really strong start, though. Got like the Leifei Armory, Sauce de Pons,
And
aka Tucker Guy, Punker, and
Cessna might not.
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we got Punker, Genesis Frenzy, Sauce de Pons, Condor 7, Articer, you, me. I believe Cessna might not make it since he was in the offline tournament yesterday.
I see.
Which he won first place.
Congratulations.
Elsineur, Fight Club Hubs organized.
That's really awesome.
And the next weekend, he'll be going to Summer Jam.
Oh, very excellent, man. Summer Jam, I know quite a few people are going there, so I think should be a really fun tournament.
I believe I know at least Numbers is going. Okay, let me just put the notes here, people.
I gotta go fix my stream stuff right now.
And I'll try and do that co-streaming thing. I messed with some parameters, so once in a while I'll just go mess around with that.
Alright. I'm gonna do a quick audio check on my stream in a second here, if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
Alright. By the way, Princess Fluff and Joshua Pac-Man, always awesome to see you both. Thank you both so much. Now I'm going to do an audio check, make sure everything is good on my stream. And of course, also, everyone should be watching. Akai stream is the main stream for these, but you can watch once we're into the leagues. You can see action from different point of views. But Akai's actually planning to be broadcasting multi-streaming from the different people that share their stream during league. So I think that's going to be an exciting way to view it.
Yeah, I've selected more like a hub spot so that let people know other people are streaming, and then they could choose whatever want to see which stream channel they could go watch. Let me go check that out now. Did that fix up? It's Chantai-BF. Let's go.
Things are going kind of weird on my Twitch app. Like I updated it and it's just not showing anything, so that's weird. But showing anything, so that's weird. Okay, audio looks good. We're good.
Chantai stream. Let's see if this is gonna work correctly. So last weekend I tried this co-streaming thing, and there was a lot of stuttering for those for Silver Bolts and Cessna.
I see.
Let's see if it works now. Hey, welcome Blurring. Thanks for joining. And usually Blurring also streams. I have to see if he is, and ask if he's. I will ask for permission first before I put you guys stream on my. Never know what everyone's feelings are, but let's see. Let's go try that. And let's switch scene. Okay. If you guys watching the stream, if the stream of Chanchai or mine looks like it's lagging, just let me know. At first when we tried this also it didn't lag, but then as time goes by it was lagging. But we'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that during especially if I lose quickly, like 3 rounds or something, we can always just go to this screen to let's see, who is still playing and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, I would expect like the co-streams, like for example, my stream, the mini view on your stream, I expect that to be lagged behind. That's just normal because of we're doing different signals,
Well, not
right? Yeah,
yeah, not necessarily like time wise, but like extra freezes. Like there's pauses here and there, like it breaks
I
up.
see.
So that was what I'm trying to get fixed correctly. Whereas,
I see. Yeah, like
but when
definitely.
it looks kind of smooth, so that's good.
Yeah, this is gonna be really rusty. I haven't played Virtua Fighter in a couple weeks, but that's okay. This is always a fun way to get back in. So, and breaks are always really good too. A lot of times you come back from a break really, really fresh and maybe looking at things a little not so tunnel visioned. Breaks are wonderful at helping you separate out the tunnel vision. All right, and I see we got Elson Wong in the chat. Awesome, Elson. So Elson's been streaming a lot. People should definitely follow them on Twitch. Now that said, Elson, the one thing that Elson doesn't have in their flow yet is changing the, you know, Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown and esports has this bad habit of when you broadcast directly from your PS4 or your PS5, it will set the game as games and demos on Twitch, and so it's a process you have to do once you're already broadcasting your stream. If you're streaming from a PS4 or a PS5, you got to manually, like I use my phone, go on the Twitch app, and then go to my stream manager, and from there change the game from games and demos to Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. Twitch is a little tricky where a lot of people might like try to search Elson Wong and they might see a lot of other Elson Wongs. Twitch is a very popular platform. So it's really important to know. But if you follow them, then you'll be able to at least look through your list of followed channels. And they've been streaming VF quite a bit, actually. And it's a lot of fun to watch. And their hours might be more similar to my hours of streaming, which is like late night in the Americas.
Elson did mention that he's starting graveyard shift and working on that time, so graveyard shift.
Oh, it's a normal time for us.
Would be normal time for us now, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just get the update names here.
And Party Sarah, awesome to see you on the chat as well, and very nice. He gave a nice greeting to me there. Just catching up on the chats too. I like to read both chats. So it's good. It's good to be back on VF for me. I've watched some streams, but last week when I wanted to watch you guys, I finally felt the effects of eating like a huge Chinese banquet meal, which actually I had quite a few of those when I was in Thailand, but that night was especially like ate so much, so I was feeling the itis and I kind of had to go sleep it off. But
all right, we got 2 more matches before we start the first league of the day. Anyone who want to join us from North America, passcode is 0827. Yeah, it's like the idea is like especially if I'm not playing in the league, I could just always go to a menu option here to see who's playing who. Right now, of course, franchise stream is exactly the same as my view. But the idea is when the league go, you get different. This person's playing this person, and you could just switch streams to the main stream, to the main person's stream to watch and get their perspective. Let's see. But I'm still. All this is trial and error. See what works and what does not work.
Hey, Joshua Pac-Man, King of Fighters 2022 or 2002 is an amazing game, and awesome that you got to finally play that on an MVS cabinet. So I'm guessing if you're playing on that cabinet, you're probably using the classic four finger layout, the ABCD lined up horizontally. Yeah, such a great game. I think 2002 is a really good game. You know, 98 is an amazing game, obviously, but yeah, those two usually are like the two biggest named King of Fighters games, and I like them both a lot. And if you like K Dash, you know, 2002 is pretty damn cool. So.
All right, this is the last match in the intermission, and then we
boy.
begin the first Open League today.
All right, I get to have a warm-up battle. I'm so happy. All right, let's see how it feels touching VF for the first time in a while. And if I have my controls different, I'll really regret that.
Oh, it's not 8 wows. It should be 7 wows.
I do like the Patience Genesis Frenzy, though, was playing there. It's very patient defense.
So yes, Luring is also streaming. You need to ask him what I can't ask him today when it's not on chat. I'll ask him afterward. See if he's okay with me putting him in. But he's a Vanessa player. He will stream consistently whenever he participates in the league. Alright, let me just go back to the main scene.
That was perfect. So, good round.
A couple of weeks ago, Partucero and Cecina did a dual commentary in Spanish, and it was very fun stream to listen to. Quite surprised I still know a little Spanish from the 2 years I took in high school.
Oh, that's a good option there. Oh, nice Okizeme. That was a really fun round.
Fire well.
I gotta remember to double tap guard so I don't accidentally do the mini timing thing, because I think that's what happened there. Good game.
Yeah, I think it sounded like a soccer game, commentary, a football game.
Yeah, it was like a Telemundo commentary. Cheers. Good luck.
Alright.
Alright, everybody. Hope you all doing really well. Really good to be back here. And yeah, definitely check out Akai's multi-stream. He's going to probably try to kick it back on soon, but right now it's on the direct stream for him, I believe. Yeah. And Nelly, awesome to see you. Salute. So happy that you're watching us today. And man, I saw that you've been playing in some of the stuff earlier this previous week. So excellent. Yep, I fell for that. Very good throw right there. Alright, I guessed correctly. So really good game. I was fortunate. I guessed his throws correctly, and that made the difference in all of those rounds. I was able to guess correctly on about 2 throws per round, I think. That was really good game. Good game. Man, Partusera and Setsuna commentating on stream. I need to rewatch those streams and catch the commentary, even if they were in Spanish. It sounds like so much fun. Yeah, Pac-Man, I'm curious what you think about it. Very good. Clean. That was clean. Man, really beautiful options. I like the options he's using. I like the options he chose. Very good stuff. Very excellent round. Very good. Patient defense. That's a ring out. Yep. Good round. That was a good read. I think he knew that was like the way I did the 3rd round in the previous game match. Good game. Good game. I thought he was going to cut to a low there. That was an excellent battle. So I like, man, always fun fighting Genesis Frenzy. Strong reads, very strong reads. Now, if you attack reads, then that's a lot of fun. And Leon has enough tools that I can kind of attack reads against Aoi, but that time he led it. I didn't have the reads. But I also was really liking the way that his balance of patience now, his balance of offense and defense and delay, right? So he's doing like more reactive play, and it's not reactive like you do this and bam I do that. It's more of leaving room for my Leon to it's kind of leaving room for mistakes, but actually what it is also mitigating the risk of counter hit. Leon doesn't really get much on normal hit, and so it's really good because that's actually a powerful way for Aoi to play against Leon. So I really like it. I like the way that he's the strategy that's going into the Aoi versus Leon matchup. It's very good. Good fight, Sastapon's good round. That was good. That was awesome. Good choice. Alright. Good game. I was able to. Now, I did a mash there. If he was able to do something like 6K right away after blocking the low punch, I would have been in trouble. But or just kind of like, but it's really hard to like to just kind of that's a skill that you build up, and it's a tricky one to build up, the skill to just respond to like low punches coming in and knowing that you're about to block it and just reactively doing something right away when that happens. Part of that skill is because you're not reacting to like after the low punch. You need to be reacting when the low punch is happening, and then you're like, oh, here's a low punch coming in. I know what's about to happen. I know I'm about to block that. Then I can do the next thing. Because that's a hard one to have because you don't always have it. It's so fast. Low punch coming out of nowhere that it's like it occupies some of the mental stack to properly respond to a low punch. But when you do it enough, you start to see it. At some point, you start seeing them. Like the moment that low punch comes down, and you kind of process, oh, I can switch and do this other thing. But it's really hard to get there. It really is. So that's why everybody suffers it. But at the higher end, when somebody's good at that, the two low punches in a row actually become very strong. It's ironic that suddenly 2P mash becomes strong against people that can react to a single low punch. Adam Yuki does it all the time to fast against fast players. When you fight against fast players that are just like they're on like a reaction like high, 2P like do two low punches in a row just surprisingly works a lot. It's really funny. Japan too. So rested resets versus guaranteed damage. I love that VF is a game that lets us have that choice. And I do think that you should, when you're learning a matchup or character, you should do guaranteed damage. But you should totally be doing rested resets when, like, based on reads. Like, or this is a game that lets you take opportunity. So I believe in taking opportunity. Like, I don't think you have to, but I just love that this game lets you do it, you know. I mean, if I didn't do it, like, my matchup versus SF Punker would be worse. Part of it, and same with Particera. I take advantage of the fact, Condor. I take advantage of the fact that Condor doesn't like to tech roll, right? Doesn't like to Ukemi that much. Same thing with Punker, right? And until they do, and that's just part of the read. That's part of the game. VF gives you the opportunity to execute reads like that. So I'm still gonna lose today because right now I'm playing a little too much on autopilot right now. I have certain things that I mix up, but it's not everything right now. So right now I'm kind of like it's sharp enough in that I feel like I'm playing fast enough, but I do feel like the things that Leifei gives me trouble with are going to give me trouble today, right? Which is that if he's going to cover multiple options that I like to do, if he covers multiple options I like to do, it becomes really brutal, right? And that's similar to Akira. Like, if I'm fighting Setsuna's Akira, that's going to give me a lot of trouble today because his hop kick is just like deals with a lot of the things I like to do, forces me to like really narrow my game, and I'm just not being smart enough in it to do it, you know. Good game, Particera. Fortunately, I found a comfort zone in like where I'm like, okay, I think I can apply pressure this way and not lose to certain things that Leifei does. So I found a way. But Particera's Leifei was very much scaring me right now. Okay, so rested resets versus guaranteed damage. You should, when you're learning character and you're learning matchup, and in general, you should do the guaranteed damage. Highest recommendation. However, this game always gives you room to read, and it's a calculated risk. What's the risk? The risk is that you could have thrown away a game by not doing the guaranteed damage, but opted for a choice, and they could have defended against it, right? They could have tech rolled or not, but This game is all about making decisions, and it's up in the matchup. And like, I play. People have defined my gameplay as very momentum, um, and Leon has a lot of tools. Part of that momentum is when you start doing knockdown okizeme. And when you start doing knockdown okizeme, you're committing to choices that are less guaranteed, but have a but like you're taking advantage of a much more forced two choice similar like situation. So I'm always for it. And the way that I play is definitely not doing the guaranteed damage that often either. So I do think I'm an example of a player who is not doing it as much. I'm so dead today. Blaring's going to totally wreck this. Okay. Alright, let me focus. I'm going to focus on this. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, I can't do that against Vanessa. But for example, there is a situation that I could have done the rested reset. Damn it. 2K. I 2K'd early. I'm supposed to wait for him to do the kick first. Yeah. So I barely won that, and that's because of this Vanessa habit of doing low punch in the uppercut. Low punch in the uppercut's really powerful, but it's really powerful because it's really close to the margin. But if your opponent is just like gonna elbow after they block low punch, it still loses. It's a bari, so it's just really tight abari, right? It's if they're slow at all, that uppercut wins, but it's only because they're slow. It's not because it's frame tight. It is a bari. It's going against the frames. But her uppercut is really good, and so it's a really good option, and that's why it works so well. But it's a double-edged sword in that if your opponent it's going to lose to block and punish right away, or block and attack, and it's going to lose to backdash. So you got to be careful if your opponent can or can't do that. Good thing I didn't get the tech roll. Nice. I thought my 8P plus K would work there. Did not. Too slow. That was a good abari. That was so good. That was really good. I like that. Hey, Okamito Lago. So good to see you. Hope you're doing great too. That was really good, Akai. I hesitated. I could have gotten that. nice ECD there. Wrong move. I meant to do KK, but... Oh, that's such a good... Man, what an opener on this stage. That was weird. Yep. Oh, he didn't punish. That was a really good battle, Akai. We messed up a lot, but it was a really good battle. Okay. Question. What's the best parts for beginners with sticks? Sanwa or something else? I'm talking about precision. I personally think my preference. It's all about preference, right? But let's start with, do you have large hands or do you have small hands, right? I would say in general, my bias says start with Sanwa. But not the Hori stick. So Hori Hayabusa, the problem with the Hori Hayabusa, it would be awesome if it didn't have the problem of accidentally hitting up or down when you hit left or right. I don't know why those sticks have that problem, but they do, right? But if you got large, like medium hands, average hands, normal, okay. When I say large hands, I mean basketball, NBA hands. If you have NBA hands, then I might say try a Korean lever. But Sanwa is a good start. And I do think Sanwa actually is a really good starting point. I know some people have a different opinion on that, especially because Sanwa is so popular that they kind of got the target on their back. But, alright, I'm going to focus on my match, and I'll try to win this, and then we'll talk more about it. But yeah, not NBA hands. I actually think Sanwa is an awesome starting point. And I think it's a very affordable starting point, too. So, even if you got yourself like a Hori stick, $25 is a really good price, right? Someone might ask, what about Seimitsu? I think Seimitsu are amazing levers, but I do think like there is getting a getting used to them aspect. So there is an aspect of getting used to a Seimitsu, but I think Seimitsu are awesome levers. They're affordable, and they are also very good and precise. If you get used to Seimitsu, they're pretty excellent. But I do think that Seimitsu or Sanwa is definitely my preferred starting point. Yeah. But every input device has a learning curve in fighting games, because fighting games are hard, right? Even people that use pad, there's a learning curve on pad, learning curve on everything. Learning curve on everything, yeah. American levers are awesome too, but they're super. The springs are heavy, yeah. The springs are heavy. They're nothing like Korean levers. Korean levers and American levers are totally different. Yeah, they're dramatically different input device. Did we tie? No. Genesis Frenzy wins it all. I tied for second though. That was awesome. Akai and I tied for second. So cool. Right? Yeah, so we're waiting on... Yes. Hey, congratulations on us for tying for second. So, all right, there's three people. Second? 3 people tied for second. Yeah. So, okay. Look at that. That's awesome.
Genesis Frenzy.
Yeah, Genesis Frenzy, congratulations. That was an awesome win. They played with an excellent strategy in our matchup. So, yeah, it's good stuff. Really good stuff.
And that would be his second first place finish for the third quarter. tying him with Ernan and Sasuna.
All right.
Okay. All right. So thanks again for playing. We'll get this waiting for the second intermission for the second league. Last code is 0827, and I'll just want a 3-minute ad break here so it doesn't interrupt during the stream. And we should go. Okay. But I think they'll still hear me on your stream, Chanchai. That's how it works.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for playing. Yeah. So this works well in certain ways too. So thanks for playing Part 0. And we'll just get it going here. So you were in Thailand with your family for about 2 weeks then? Or
Yes.
3 weeks?
Gosh, it was about 2 weeks, but it felt, yeah, it was 2 weeks. So, yeah, we were in Thailand for a little more than 2 weeks, but it ended up 2 weeks while we were there, and had a wonderful time. Yeah, really busy family schedule, so this isn't like your usual like vacation. It's like
for fun.
This is like the whole Asian. This is like the Asian family where, yeah, you've got so many family members and distant relatives to meet that like every single day there's a lunch and dinner appointment. So, but it was a lot of fun, and amazing food, and I do think people in Japan and people in Thailand spoiled in ways they have no idea of when it comes to the type of foods they have access to. So, yeah, food was amazing. Whether I was eating Italian, Chinese, or Thai, or Japanese, I ate all of that there. So, yeah, it was a wonderful trip. Thanks for asking. And but I missed VF so much. Missed VF while I was there. I was just like, I think people just saw me like hanging out in the VF Discord. It's like a lot. Wondering why I'm messaging in there a bunch, but that's because I was having VF withdrawal the whole time. So.
Okay, Kazibi just joined. I was playing. Kazibi been playing a little bit of Tiger also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, on my stream. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead. I wanna.
No, you go ahead.
I was just saying we touched on a few topics on my stream, which really quickly, Hot Sauce Nelly was asking, what do I think about guaranteed damage versus like doing a non-complete combo for damage potential. And I said that, when especially when someone's learning a matchup or in general, the general advice is to do the guaranteed damage. However, VF is such an awesome game with lots of opportunity and reads that it's not wrong to go for opportunity as long as it's like in accordance with the read and the matchup with your opponent, So if you have a read on your opponent, by all means, go for greed. If you really think you kind of know what they're going to do, if you have an idea of how they play. But the general advice, of course, is to know your guaranteed damage and execute on that, because that's probably the most solid thing you can do. But I'm a person who always plays on greed, so it's funny to ask me that question. So
I think to give it a little more nuance to that answer, it also depends on your opponent's health.
Yeah.
So when it's full health, you should explore more. I think that's okay. But
right.
Especially when the person's health life is extremely really low, then if you know the guaranteed damage going, finish him off, then go for guaranteed damage, right? But everything else beside that depends on your opponent, and choosing what is you think is best that will get you, your win.
Yeah, but an example of a read too is this. Let's say an opponent doesn't like to tech roll. They just don't do it that much, right? That actually leaves them open to more greed. Because sometimes you can do incomplete combos against the same type of opponent, and there's a good chance they might not tech roll that situation either, and that might set up some really huge damage for you. So it is something that I do use against maybe about a third of the people inside today's league are people where I do take advantage of the fact that they don't tech roll as much as I think they should. So my advice is please tech roll more, and then adjust after the tech roll to punish, to just to mess with the opponent's okizeme after you've been tech rolling, So yeah.
Alright, so thanks again for playing Genesis Frenzy and Zero in the first league. And welcome Kwazibi joining in for the second league. Alright.
And congratulations again, Zero. Awesome battles with you. If you watch my stream, you can hear that I was actually very nervous every time we fought. And then against Genesis Frenzy, that was an amazing battle. Way to take that one and to raise your position up on the board. Genesis, also awesome strategy. So I do want to mention their strategy on against Leon. Genesis Frenzy's strategy lately seems to be, the way I interpret it when I fight them, is they're playing a little more reactive. They're playing extended defense, so they're not like attacking right away. And this is a good thing. What they're doing is they're leaving room for me to make mistakes, but it's not just about punishing my mistakes. They are cutting down on my counter hits, because Leon doesn't really do much damage normal hit. Leon does a lot of damage counter hit. So if you play very frame safe, which also can be frame passive, then you're gonna cut down on counter hits. This is similar to fighting Akai, right? Fighting Akai, it's just gonna be a lot less counter hitting unless I make very hard reads at certain times. You know, Abari, like, counter hit doesn't happen without Abari. Counter hit like requires Abari. So usually, so if you don't Abari and if you play a bit more passive, you're not going to get counter hit as much. And Leon really feeds on that a lot. So, 2 cents. What would you like to talk about next, Akai?
Yes, usually we spend this time to just go over what events has been happening. So let's see. Well, yesterday we had the Fight Club House offline gathering. I think they did league style, so round robin. Sasuna took first place, I think, followed by Fight Club Hubs and then Virtua Kazama. And there's like I think a $200 prize money to give out. So that was a nice little pocket money for those who attended.
That's excellent. Where was this offline at, by the way?
It should be where Fight Club Hubs is, so that's Pennsylvania, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Where he is from?
Okay, so we don't know which state it's in, though, right? So.
Oh, Sasuna as well. It was $245. Hey, Sasuna, was this in Pennsylvania? This should be in Fight Club Hub's house.
Okay. So probably Pennsylvania then. Okay, awesome. Yeah, Pennsylvania, awesome.
Yes,
so,
yeah.
You know, I know Setsuna's in the DC-ish area. Pennsylvania, this is where I'm jealous of people out in the East Coast, but especially in the Northeast, you know. But everywhere, we got to keep reporting more on these offline events because they're huge and they are happening. You know, like I'll remind everybody, in Oregon we actually have four different places we can play VF. We play VF at 2 different venues per week, and that's 2 different days. It's just that 2 of the sessions happen on the same day, which is Friday. But it's awesome that I love that we have this. Just support your offline and support your online. In my opinion, support all VF you can, and you get a lot of benefits from both.
Hey guys.
Hey, awesome to see you. Go ahead. I want to hear from you. I want to hear about your.
So it was fun. It's like smaller tournament, but it was like I said, local Hub's house. Pretty good, pretty solid. The one thing that I'm gonna say is kudos to Hubs is it was really well broadcasted, and not only that, but we did get a gentleman from Detroit. He flew in.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Which player? Is it Cruza?
No, it's the guy that goes by Magus Reigns.
Huh.
Okay. He was playing Vanessa, right?
He was playing Vanessa, yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
He was, he actually plays a lot of characters, but he chose Vanessa for the tournament. That's who he's maining right now.
Yeah, there's a lot more VF players out there. Just we need to find a way to get everyone together.
I think it's mostly give everybody a chance to play, right? So that's always going to be something that people are going to look forward to. Hey, I'm going to this tournament, or meeting these people offline, and it's always a good time. And we had fun with Hubs. We had fun with Virtue Sama, and Kilgore was there. I hadn't seen Kilgore in 2 years. The last time I saw him, we played in Winter Brawl in PA last year.
Who was that? Which player?
Kilgore the Fish.
Kilgore.
Oh, Kilgore the Fish. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Kill. I was like, you saw him a few months ago. Okay. Kilgore. Okay.
No. Like, I hadn't seen him for 2 years in Winter Brawl last year. That was my first tournament. I remember Flash took that.
Good game, Parker.
But yeah, I met him. I met Big Dame. I met Griffey. Who else? But yeah, it was fun. I'm thinking that next week is definitely going to be an amazing time. I'm only sad that it's going to be on Friday, like 7 p.m. I'm going to have to rush from work, so.
Yeah, so Summer Jam is next weekend. Have they released the player list for that?
I think I've seen that.
Okay, I'll just check that out.
But from what we gather, it's going to be the people that are on here. Kilgore said that he might not come out. Virgil Kasama's going to come out. Hubs is going to come out. I know that the KEQ boys are going to be in town.
Awesome.
And Numbers.
Yes, I remember Numbers saying that would be his last one for a while. So.
Well, if you start working again, you gotta give it some time before you start going out to tournaments again.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta lay low for a while.
Yeah. But it's a good thing. We're cheering our boy Numbers on, though.
Are you still in Pennsylvania area?
No. I just got home, but there's a lot of stuff in the house that I need to take care of.
Okay.
But I am home. I am safe. I did bring pizza with me, so that's good. I'm happy about that. Yeah, every time I go to Pennsylvania, there's a pizzeria I like to go to. It's called Angelo's.
Oh, okay.
So good. So good. They also made cheesesteaks.
Huh.
So that's what I had for breakfast, and I brought a pizza back.
How far of a drive is it from Pennsylvania to Pittsburgh?
About
DC?
2 hours 10, 2 hours 20, depends on time of day and the flow of traffic.
Okay, it's not that bad. The geography I'm not too familiar, so I was thinking it's going to be even a longer travel trip for you.
No. Most things around the eastern seaboard are pretty close to each other. Like every major city is about every 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. So you go from here to Pennsylvania 2 hours, from Pennsylvania to New York 2 hours, from New York to Massachusetts like about 4 hours. But yeah, it's pretty packed tight around here. It's only as you progress further west that travel times become like 6 hours, 8 hours.
All right, I'm just gonna make a quick note. We have 2 more matches to go before we begin the second Open League of the day. So anyone who want to join, the passcode is 0827.
Man, Parker is really laying it down today, isn't he?
Yeah. He's using that offensive move to that charge pick very well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was...
No, I don't like that.
That's basically a guard break, yes. And it's a guard break, so yeah. It's a taunting guard break.
It's gonna punish you more if you like to defend. If you like to push buttons, you're not gonna get hit so much by that. But
yeah, very effective against someone who just like to hold guard a lot.
Yeah, you see that charge attack. Try to evade it if you can. Try to switch to evade. I've been eating it all day. So, but that's also because some people that try to do it when they're learning how to do it, they don't have the timing down. And when you don't have the timing down on the offensive move, you can actually punish after. But if they've got this down, you get punished for blocking the full charged kick attack.
Yeah. I think the first one I saw do that was DK Jackie, and then I saw GT do it in person.
Yeah,
and felt him do it in person.
It's every Zhang player during the Final Showdown era was always trying to do this. So yeah, it's something where I should. In fact, I used to beat it up a lot.
It's a good way to punish people that
just sticking on guard.
When you've got them on the defensive. You know, that's what you do. That's the that's the game plan.
Technically, they're doing this against you when they've already got you in side turn. So a lot of times they're evading something and doing it, but more likely they do an offensive move, and that's why you're used to seeing it happen on Okizeme, where they offensive move while you tech roll, and then they do this. But somehow I've got a blind spot where Punker's doing it, and it might just be one of that same situation, but somehow I've got a blind spot where he's doing it, and I'm just hanging on guard during that time for some reason. So I gotta work on that. So, but that is also my clue for usually when you want to fix a setup that you're falling for, you got to try to understand where that setup's happening, like where in the flow is that thing happening, and that'll help you. Focusing on that.
Yeah, because they're definitely seeing something that's letting them know, oh yeah, this is my turn.
Yeah. Exactly. So, no, it's really awesome stuff. Punker is playing great, so he's making himself the big threat for this second league's battle today. So is Akai.
Yeah,
so.
This is the last match before we begin the league. So any last minute people want to join, please do. Let's see, anything else that has happened? Oh, there was the Tokyo Bay Area Cup, Volume 8. Then the team that won it was team, I think, Hybra Produce. It's some sound. The name of the team is off as sound. That's maybe not appropriate. But that was a team with Kunashi Rider, Chabozu, so two late play players, and and Punch Out Senpu.
Nice.
So that is the fourth team that has won the Tokyo Bay Area Cup. So that's at the end of every month they have a monthly tournament.
Was that the one on Game Newton last night?
Yeah, it should have been the one on Game Newton last night for us.
Yeah, big advice, by the way, for people should watch Game Newton, and that's a YouTube channel, and they do stream these events. But a big advice when you watch them, because I saw somebody else get stuck on it. When they're doing these live events in Japanese arcades, do know that they're streaming from an arcade machine on a setup. And so sometimes you're going to see them, like, after a team battle, try to clear it out by, like, having a player lose against the attract mode, or against the challenge mode, in trial mode, or whatever it's called. And
yeah, I've seen that.
And you're going to see a lot of, like, of the attract mode come in. Don't be discouraged, but it is YouTube, so you can still scrub through and watch what you missed previously, and then catch back up a little later, you know? So you get to really enjoy the matches all the time if you're used to that, but understand that there might be moments of dead air or moments of attract mode on. You can just go ahead and rewind back to other matches and then catch back up in like 3 or 4 minutes, you know. So it's my advice when watching this. Good luck, everybody.
I'm sorry.
So,
all right, good luck, everyone.
Alright, so we're into League Battle number 2. Should be a lot of fun. First battle against Condor. I'll catch up on the chat in a bit. Good. Okay, let's try some other stuff. Same opening, huh? Man, that's such a good setup. That's another. Very good round, Condor. Condor's play is a lot more balanced. This is really good stuff. Good battle. Good battle, Condor. Ah, man, Condor's very scary. Those things will really get me, too. Good game. Good battle. Alright, so, Ogomito Lito, Pori or Hitbox. Those are good stuff. If you're playing VF, they're all good. But I do think it's up to you how you feel, right? I got both styles. And I love the way arcade stick plays on Virtua Fighter a lot. It's my favorite way to play it. That said, there are trade-offs with the hitbox for VF. Stagger break can be harder, but if you know the stagger situations, then that will help because you just need to learn techniques for stagger breaking. Always good fighting ET Taco Guy. I'm glad you're playing VF. Good. Good. Good battle, my friend. We should spar more often. We should definitely do a lot more sparring and a lot of good stuff. Wolf is still a good character for you. It's just, I think working on your Tekken style zoning, which you're already a strong Tekken player, will work with Wolf. That's something I do like about Wolf is Wolf can reward. Wolf can do medium and long range with punishing. And so you can, and now that Taco Guy has like understands the VF flow very well now, I think they can start using tools like that with Wolf a bit more. As I've always said, Tekken skills are very powerful in VF. It's just that you need to get over the VF hurdle of understanding Virtua Fighter boxing first, and they have that. They know how to do Virtua Fighter boxing now. So now I think Sasuke opponents can unlock their Tekken skills in VF with their skill level now. And Wolf is a very good character to do that. Wolf can set up so many good things like zone pressure and punish people like with punishing and using spacing. He's a much more defensive character than many people would realize. You don't always have to he's powerful mixing up, but the thing that makes him different from Ataka, this is a topic that's been in the Discord, is that Wolf has very good defensive skills. He's got a lot of his move list really accommodates a semi-defensive approach to fighting. and he's able to kind of like build plans against the opponent's general play and use a more reactive style of play against it. He doesn't have to force guess as much, but he can. Very nice. Kwasabi is a very unpredictable kind of opponent too. Like they've got a really cool, crazy style play. That's such a good one. Good read. Alright, I guess wrong. Very nice. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. They have really creative attacks. Like, I love it. It's really confusing at times, but it's good. But I think I have this skill too, right? So, which is why I think I've always been able to fight quasi beasts. Oh, that was such a cool line of play. Oh, I'm gonna lose this. Really good battle. Really good battle, Quasi-B. That was excellent. I love that fight. I like that fight. It's just... This is a really fun way of playing Vanessa. I like it. And I need to use 4P against them more. But it's really good stuff. I like their way of playing very much. Want to fight them more. So let's see here. Okay. Man, glad to see Silverbolt in here. Oh, I'm glad Silverbolt's here. Alright, Blair, here you go. Let's get one. Oh, hey, now a strawberry. Okay. That uppercut's really scary though. They were trying to punish me for doing short pokes. Nice. That 9P is so good. Nice, they didn't go for the neutral this time. Very good round, Blaring. Very good round. for that. I'm gonna lose this round. Very good. Punish the ECD on wake up is really powerful. Don't want the ECD on wake up. Good game. That was really good battle blurring. Hey, thank you, Elson. Man, really good. Nope. Let's see. I'm glad to hear that. I was worried if it would be hard to apply. I'm glad that the advice helped and it worked, or that it helped in some places, because the hard part about giving advice in VF is anytime like when you add a new approach or new technique, it can be really challenging, and you could lose a lot of matches just trying to apply certain things. That's the scary thing about VF, but it's what I love about it, but it is scary because a lot of times we want something that's going to give you like a reward immediately, and it's hard to get that in this game. But I'm always here to help, and I do try to show. I'm really happy to hear that you overcome the jab elbows. Yeah, you can see in my style play the way I use backdash, and it'll help you with. But of course, there's a lot of risk with backdash. Yeah. 3P plus K is really good. Yeah, awesome. 3P plus K is really strong. Pi's 3P plus K is annoying. Alright, Silver Ball, you got this. Very nice. Very nice. That was a good use of throw. Really good use of throw, Silver Bolt. Okay, that's right. Yep. Yeah, no, Silverbolt's doing well. Right now, the thing that's getting me is Silverbolt is kind of delaying. It's not always intentional, but it's because they're patient, delays tend to happen. And so sometimes when you buffer against somebody that delays, you gotta be careful. Or just which options you pick, you know? But yeah, it's awesome fighting Silverbolt. But he's doing good. He's hanging in there. And these are fun battles as always. I always like sparring with Silverbolt and working on their DF, so. There's the Sabaki because he's doing too much kick against Leon. That's okay. Good throw, good throw. Yeah. Yeah, he is using more initiative now. Yeah, so it's really important, especially when you fight against Sarah, but in general, for Leon, it's one of his skills is playing at that medium range, like the elbow range, and elbow to side kick range. It's really strong, for Leon especially. And his low punch is just like slightly longer, so yeah. Yeah, now the thing about that move that I do, the two-hand poke, it deals with a lot of things, but there are fun guessing games based on it. So it's like if they have an answer for something you do on it, then you have another answer for that, and it's a fun pivot point. It's a fun place to pivot decisions. He trying my hardest to get a PS4 for cheap. I know, but hey, Joshua, I am so glad that Texas Scene has you though, and that you're making the initiative. I know, like it's not it's coming at great cost for you, both in time and on resources. So I appreciate every effort that you make, and that you let other people know that you're making those efforts too. Like, really appreciate you in the community. Oh, I thought I ducked that. I thought I ducked the 1P, but I acted too soon. Good, he punished it. He punished it. He was. I mean, he could punish in another way, but he at least punished all he needs to do. That was really good. Good game. But no, Strawberry, it's so good to see you. And we got to spar again. We got to spar again. I thought we sparred quite a while ago, right? But either way, good to see you here. And Kage's awesome. Man, good luck, Joshua. I hope you get that PS4 or a good affordable one. But it is okay to bring PS3s to Gathering and play Final Showdown. It really is. You know, like some of us actually like. I love playing on the PS4 and the PS5, but I still like playing Final Showdown. It's so awesome, and of course the costumes is the biggest part. But then again, there's PS Plus aspect or having PlayStation Network. I think. Yeah, I think you talked about before about bringing jailbroken PS3 as well. So. The PS4 fan does get loud, especially on this game. This game makes all the consoles loud. Oh, that was so good. Good opportunity to do it. I want to, but you know, I'm gonna spend time with family. That's kind of the usual Sunday plan. But I do, like, trust me, I really love doing rooms after. But today, it's gonna be family. That was a really good round by Punker. Actually, he did a lot of good stuff. I can't process it. I just know it was good. That's it. I need to see this situation. Dang it, he waited. So he's doing a backdash into offensive move. That's a cool setup. That's why my brain is processing it in a weird way. That was cool. That was cool. Really good battle, Punker. Really good battle. There's some cool stuff, but now I'm seeing why I fall for the charge kick setup. It's weird. He does like a backdash into offensive move. And then and it's a weird situation, so and like for some reason I'm like standing there guarding. It's really cool. Good game. Did we tie? Don't tell me we tied. Three people tied for first. Oh my god. So good. This league, man. Today it's like I tied. Like everybody keeps tying with me today. I can't stop laughing about this. And then congratulations to us.
That's the second time all three of us tied with each other. So
tied for second, tied for first. So,
that's it.
I'm sorry, it's just funny. It's like this never happens, but like this, but this is really funny.
Yeah, it's very. This will be the first time it's happened. Which we all three of us has tied with each other twice now. Yeah, so. Thanks again for playing the second league. We'll want one more session, and let me put myself a break. I'm going to put an advertisement break for 3 minutes here. I also want some errands. So, yeah. Listener and Blurring and Silverbolt is streaming also. So, if you don't want to watch the ad here, you can watch the stream. So, yeah. But, yeah, that was funny, right, Chan Chan?
Yeah, that was awesome. These have been awesome leagues. I'm having a blast. So, and
yeah.
I'm glad that I still maintain my second place position, right? So, in the league.
They were still considering first place, right?
Because Jimmy is first with like 6, right? So,
Yeah.
It's like,
that was the first time in our league history in which 3 people tied for first. We got several times 2 people tied for first place, but never 3 people. Answer Pucker, yes, that does consider us all 3 in first place. It's the way that we're padding everyone's first place benches.
It is. It's way too hard to try to coordinate that. Okay, you gotta win this game by 2 rounds. You gotta win this one by 1. No. But no, this has been awesome leagues. But man, I guess you, me, and Punk are just really fighting hard. So.
Yeah, I was cheering for that's a Punker to be the spoil your first place position there.
I don't blame you. I Punker is really strong, and he's been a very consistent performer in the leagues too. So like,
yes,
the results should definitely be showing it because of how well he plays. But we're counting first place spots, right? If we counted second place spots, I think he's got like a really high number. So
we put the top position, yeah. I'm still catching up on all these stats and stuff, but now that I have more free time, hopefully look at more such things out and give more details here just to lighten up the stream.
Have like the silver prize, yeah.
And Silverbolt actually did pretty well 2 weekends ago. He got second place.
Yeah.
He was actually in the first place spot until the very last round.
Yeah. Well, I still feel like I do feel that each week, regardless of how the results play out, sparring with Silverbolt, I feel their growth. Like they're improving. Everybody is. Condor actually in the matchup. Condor and I are really like it goes back and forth between us. So. Yeah, but Quasi also that always brings something really fresh. Their approach to Vanessa and their attacks, like they hit me with stuff out of nowhere, but it's a lot of fun. So much fun. Yeah.
The epic should be ending soon. Still a work in progress. I try to get everything working smoothly. So bear with me when you're watching my stream.
I will throw out advice I gave on my stream for Taco Guy. Sasuke Pones is a very strong player, and they're a strong Tekken player. They've been spending a lot of time like getting strong at like the VF play, right? And I've always said that this game actually rewards Tekken skills a lot, but to do that, you gotta like strengthen your VF basics first, right? You gotta be able to be good at the boxing and kind of forcing two choice guess stuff like that. He does that already now. Now he's playing good VF. I think it's time for his Wolf to be like unlocking his Tekken skills into his VF because Wolf's actually good at that. So like Wolf is actually really good at like whiff punishing from mid and long range as well as close range. Wolf can play like a defensive game that forces guesses still, and so I think I encourage him to now start to kind of like release his Tekken skills into his VF play, because I know I think now he's got enough to kind of connect them together and to start doing some of those scary things that Wolf can do even more too. So I encourage him to do both. Play more VF in your VF, but also now he's free to play more Tekken in his VF, because I know I've seen it before, like what he's able to do, and so I think like for him that next step is doing stuff like that.
Alright, so I already started the countdown, 5 matches before we begin the next league. But it looks like Sussex confirmed I was watching the stream when I was putting all three, yours, mine, and Silverbolt stream together. And it looked pretty smooth, he said. So maybe the options I just was messing around fixed that up. So and 4 matches go. Anyone watching the stream? Passcode is 0827. We have 4 more matches to go before we begin the next league.
I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. So yeah.
Okay, Chai. Gotcha. Yeah, so Funker, thanks for playing. So we will be able to try a triple a triple tie. Yeah, so we'll play with whatever character you want. The league is intended however you want to play. Whether it's just learning a different character or playing your best character. Mainly just to get people to come and play. Hey, welcome Space Time. Space Time is a Jeffrey player from the Northwest USA. So we have 8 players. President Funker already confirmed that he will not be playing in the third league, so he's playing the casuals here. So it always has been the idea of that you come and play whatever games you can, whatever leagues you can. You can play in all 3 leagues over the entire day, or just participate in whichever one you can. Try to make this as flexible as possible for everyone. We'll go put space time here. Charge kick, I think it's unblockable before you charge it. I hate that a lot. So 3 more matches to go. Unblockable but deckable. Thanks for confirming SF Punker. So let's see if this actually work up in adjusting also these activity feeds alerts. I'm going to watch the stream again to see if that sound came up there. Thanks for the follow, Booster Beast.
Really nice first round Silverbolt.
So after this last open league session, I will make a room for a team battle. So for those that want to join, you can do that. And since about a week or two ago, my schedule has been changed quite a bit, so in which I have more free time throughout the week. So I've been playing a little bit more VF throughout the week now, trying to figure out what exactly I want to do with the free time now. But got an hour or two here and there. So in a week or two or so, I guess where I did what I would like to do. Right now, just playing whenever I see people on, play some rank, which is fun. I always enjoy rank. With people you have good connection with, it's enjoyable to you get demoted, which is sad, but it's part of the game.
Definitely would love to spar with you more and try a bunch of different matchups as well.
More times,
So Portland players know that actually I've been playing some Blaze on this like the week before I went to Thailand, so it was a lot of fun. So your any of your characters is gonna be a lot of fun to work on that matchup too and have fun with the Blaze. But it's just been so much fun, especially yeah. But I did want to give shout outs. I really love your artwork. I like the artwork you've been posting. So, I'm used to your avatar, P-chan, right? But I loved like the VF art you did and more stuff. So yeah, like to see more of your art when you have time.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think I might be just randomly streaming here and there too during the week just to see what's. Since I'm doing them for fun anyway, just stream if I have time and just see what happens.
That'd be great.
But there's three things I always want to do. When I think about what I want to do with VF, drawing is just something I enjoyed when I was in high school already. So I'm just having fun right now, just drawing when I have free time. But I also would like to. A long time project was basically there's already many good resources. BFDC, the 2AFC approach, that basically textbook of BF about two choice options. Discord, there's a lot of resources available. So for those who join the scene right now, there's a lot of resources available that if you take the time to look, you'll find it, and it should help you advance and get better in the game. But like any resources or anything, like you go to school, you textbook is like 4th edition, 5th edition, 6th edition. It's never a bad idea to just look back and see what you can improve on. So that's what I would like to do, is just kind of going back to this stuff and trying to make resources and you consider our alternative resource or a updates. Like we know that the command list on virtualfire.com right now, we're still finding new stuff to add back into it that's not in there. So those are some of the things that I want to do.
I would love that. Yeah,
throughout the week.
That would be a wonderful thing to keep up with, and Especially, finally putting it down the notes or some way to put down the Sabaki notes. But I know that's more of a Mike decision, um, but I think we really need to put those in there somehow. So or maybe we just make a Sabaki post. Are they?
If they get lost when he changed it to into the HTML format, I'm not sure, but
that's probably what happened, right? That's
right.
probably.
Hey, thanks for playing as a Funker. We have one more match, and then we'll begin the third league. So any last minute people want to join, please do. Passcode 0827. But yeah, so artwork, drawing just for fun, learning VF and making better resources, and then funding organized events and community stuff. Those are the 3 things I want to kind of focus on. Why not Sunday League? It's working well. But maybe if there's enough interest, do something like that during the week also. But I only had like an hour and 30 minutes time slot to do stuff, so everything's kind of here. Yeah, and then we just get things ready for.
That's really good. Very nice.
Also, is this is this being very nice? Or is this only the avatar that my remade avatar for my online persona? And then here, I think I made it into emoticons here, so you can see. It's kind of small, but you can see what it is. Very amateurish, but it's fun to just do it. Hey, welcome, Yong-Chun.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, the Armag does it. Okay. Thanks for the follow. Have you never participated in the league format before? It's simultaneously, so there's no basically there's no break in between. There we go.
Good game. Good games. All right. Good luck, everybody, in the third league. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right, and I'll start. Everybody should get one bye because it's a bye number, and have fun.
Have fun. All right. Let's see. Yep, let's go now. Nelly, thanks for your support. Elsa and Wong, thank you so much for your support. Hope you're resting well now, but thank you very, very much. Always fun to have you in the chat. Very good game, very close battle. Thank you very much, Blaring. Alright, Akai, here we go. Good game, Akai. Good game. Here you go, John. Okay, nice to meet you. Alright, Space Time, good to see you again, my friend. Let's keep sparring, and man, we got to get you up to some of the Portland sessions too. really good. That was so good, and I didn't fuzzy either. Good choice. Good game. Good game, Space Time. Very scary. Your approach now is getting scarier, though. I like it. Just, let's see. This is what it was. Oh, I'm on the buy. Okay. Careful with the Sarah's kick. Kick is punishable on block. So Akai does need to punish that more. And by punish, like, they are punishing it with the jab, but they need to punish it with, like, PK or setting up damage, you know. But it's good that Akai's using, like, single jab more. Yep, that's one way to punish. But I do like using like PK into stance. Very nice, Silverbolt. Silverbolt's getting better at throwing. That is one. It's a huge skill in VF. It's really important skill in Virtua Fighter. It's a skill that it's different from a lot of other fighters because Virtua Fighters throws are like everybody's like Zangief in this game. It's a lot of command throws. And throw does huge damage in this game. And throw is like the simplest answer to anything that uses like sidestepping, and it's a fantastic answer for guarding. So it's one of those things where, you know, it's when you're learning fighting games, you learn how important guarding is. But when you play Virtua Fighter, you got to learn how important throwing is, because throwing is what's going to really allow you to set someone up and make them change their decisions. You're gonna make people insecure about guarding by throwing. You're gonna make people insecure about sidestepping. The advanced techniques like evade, crouch dash, evade canceling, they lose to throwing, and so throwing is just so powerful. And yeah, so people throws can be escaped, but it's not enough of a disincentive because the throw escape doesn't give people that much. It just neutralizes the throw. Throwing itself is a powerful answer, and throwing is what makes people attack out of turn. By throwing your opponent, you're encouraging them to do a bari, and when they do a bari, then your attacks win against a bari. A bari means attacking against the frames. It means so attacking out disadvantage is a blatant form of it, but it also means going for like a big haymaker when you only have a small advantage. So Quasi-B uses a lot of it's kind of similar push to like Tekken. They're using a lot of spacing and attacks, which is why I love fighting them. And Vanessa's strong at this, but I'm good at spacing too, so that's the risk, right? And actually the reason they stand out as a Vanessa player is because traditionally these are problems with Vanessa's tool, is she's very short or long range. And Quasi-B is good at using movement to do all that. But let's do this. But the challenge then when you're learning Vanessa is that attacking is not enough of an answer, because attacking is still weak to certain things, but again, with Vanessa's move list, good thing is offense stance doesn't have as big of a weakness as a defense stance. So offense stance has really good options in the mid-range. Very good battle, Quasi-B. Always good battles with you. But Quasi-B is very strong at using attacks and spacing. Throwing is definitely going to be something that they eventually want to add to their repertoire more. They do use them. I'm not saying they don't. But I'm gonna keep trying my best to challenge you to help you improve, because you've got like awesome skills. It's just certain parts to add to those to round it out more. That was really good. There's a really good burning hammer. He does need to throw more. Like, that's his weakness. I'm saying that, yeah, you need to work on your throwing, but you'll learn it. But at the same time, while you're learning how to throw, the problem for you is going to be that it's going to be awkward with your current attacking and spacing game. But it does work together. Oh my God, that was a dual hit. Yeah, but in this game, you do want to get better with your throws because that's what's missing in your game. Not just that, but like how it works in VF. But you're you are very smart with your offense and spacing. Like you are so good at attack and spacing, but in this game, for you to get to that to get to the to ascend, to show like to really elevate your skill level because you've got the skills for attacking and spacing. But I feel like once you get better with the other aspects, your defense is strong because your spacing is good. But learning the core defense of VF even more will be better. Especially the offensive option selects like fuzzy guard, which I think you are able to play with your game already. Is using fuzzy guard is very compatible with how you already play. But then later on, learning how to force your opponent into certain decisions because you're using throws. When you get there, you're good. You're like you are a very scary player. I think you're going to be really really good at this game. But I feel like right now you're just a little overstuffed on the attack and spacing. And I think in VF you want to be good at like the rocks, the papers, and the scissors. And I think you're really good at scissors and you're really good at paper. And so we want to get you on rock, you know? Or it depends how you want to look at it. If you want to look at paper as the defense, then scissors the throws, right? And then rock is the attacking. And you're very good with like attack in a certain dynamic of using the spacing. But in VF, and Vanessa allows you to cover the up close because she can use attacks. So Vanessa's a good fit for that. Kage is good fit because he's got the tools to crush, and I'm guessing you're good at crushing. That's why you like playing Kage, right? You're good at attacking over the attacks, but the hard part then is going to be somebody that's going to fight really up close with you with like a lot of mids against your Kage. Is going to be really hard. But that's what makes VF awesome, and that your skill set is being used so well, and you're a very strong, like, you're making so much mileage with your attacks and your spacing right now. And that's why I love fighting. I love fighting it too. I love like us challenging each other on attack and spacing. I love that. But I'm like, man, as you build those other skills that I talk about, the defense and the throws, like I think you're gonna like a lot of stuff about VF even more than you already do. So that's my belief. But I love fighting you every week. So really happy to be back playing VF today, and you being in it really makes it better too. So much. And by the way, so you are Nala Strawberry, right? Nala Strawberry is the same person as Quasibi. Didn't punish. I talked to I'm saying Akai should punish. I should punish too. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Sorry. Obviously, I'm chatting with you here, and it's not a strawberry, so obviously same. But yeah, thank you so much for your support too. But thanks for like, I'm just so happy that you're in this game with us. You know. And Nelly's supporting you too. Nelly is such an amazing player. So that uppercut I did only works because they're delaying their response. Like they're not buff. Like they're not responding fast enough. That's what I mean when I say that if you don't fully use the buffer, good game, Silverbolt. I always love sparring with you. Right now I'm a little more jacked, so right now I'm kind of like attacking pretty ferociously, especially after fighting with Quasibi's style play. But my point earlier is buffering is going to be one of those things where if you're not doing it in this game, it can be a hard skill gap to cross over, to overcome. And it's important to do because if you don't, my counter hit launcher, my uppercut, suddenly becomes more powerful because if you're not buffering response and playing like making use of your frames, then that uppercut might win where it should not have won, right? But I know they're working on their buffering, and they are buffering most of the time. It's one of those things where, you know, for a long time I didn't realize I wasn't buffering either. So that's probably why I'm so like really pound that message home. Is because for a long time I think my natural style actually is very similar to Quasibi's originally. Like that's normally how I play my VF. There is something to the way Quasibi plays that is subtle, and it's something that a lot of players that played VF since before Final Showdown that they have that we don't talk about as much, and it's important. Quasibi's play style mitigates their throw, their vulnerability to throw. They limit their exposure to throw, and this is really important if you play Dead or Alive, and it's really important if you play Virtua Fighter before Final Showdown. The lazy throw escape system makes throwing a much better option, but it also allows you to fight up close. It makes it weaker. It means you can deal with throws more in Final Showdown. Whereas if you played the previous VF games, you needed to get out of throw vulnerability right away. If you didn't do that, then you were just like open to delay throw, because no matter, even if you're punching in 6 throw escapes, which is actually not really what you should do, but even if you're punching in 6 throw escapes in the old VF games, which is so hard to do, you would be like, if they delay throwed, you'd lose to it. So even though you did that option select, you would have to get yourself out of throw range. And so that's kind of, traditional VF has a lot more spacing to it, or modern VF prior to Final Showdown. Alright, let's do this combo. Hey Hernan, vacation was awesome. But I hope you've been doing really good. Oh my god, my spacing is... Okay, I need to focus. He's just waiting. He did ECD and I evade. My evade habit punished me. Okay, good stuff, good Condor. Good patience. Don't let me counter hit you. Really good stuff. I lost. Okay, right now I'm doing really good. This has been an awesome return to VF. Have been having a wonderful time. I can still do this, but I gotta win the next game. No, am I up? No, okay. All right. I have no idea what to expect with Aeon. It is a Shun, very dangerous. But I do love fighting at Shun, but it's really hard matchup. If they like, the thing about Shun is Shun can actually is better at zoning than Leon is, and so Leon has to kind of know. I have to be very careful about not trying, like, not over investing in it. You know, just I gotta really look at the way the Shun plays. And Shun has all the tools, just like Shun has a lot of tools, and so it's very like I need to observe like my opponent's skill set directly and fight against their skill set. It's true in all VF, but with Shun it's one of those things where if I'm not looking at what they're strong at, I'm gonna get killed by it so bad. And Akai and I are tied. My bad. So Akai actually is probably gonna win this league actually. I think I can't see my point count because my my camera is in the way of it, and I didn't want to. I'm too lazy to move it, but so I don't know what my point count is. My point count must be less. Kai's got 9. That's a lot. There's a little lag. Attack too early. Very good. Really good ground punishment. I did not expect that. This is really good. Ayo Jung is good. They might be a Korean player. Okay, that's why the tech rolling is hard against them. They're playing from Korea. Like, the lag is really rough. Okay, I don't mind that I'm fighting somebody, but I will tell Akai I think they're playing from Asia. They're a good player. But there's lag, and so, like, responses are a lot harder. Like, I can't evade, right? I have no evade. I do have evade, but I've got to do it early. Yeah, this is Asian lag. It's fine because I love fighting against Asian players, but. God, this sucks. So the lag made it hard to punish that, but I got it. Alright, barely got through. I'm gonna say that they're an awesome player. I'm glad they're here. Alright, that was an awesome league. Congratulations, Akai, on first place.
Oh, thanks. Congratulations again, second, and Condor for getting third.
I
We
really
tied before the last round, and
yeah.
Ayo spoiled a little bit for you.
It's all good. I really like Ayo Jung. I think they're a Korean player. It felt like Asian lag, but it was a lot of fun. Like, they're really good.
Oh, really?
Player.
Okay.
Yeah. But I
from Asia, I haven't. Okay.
Yeah,
I have to go check with them.
But I think I really like them. I mean, they're a person I want to play more. But I was definitely feeling it. Like, I was like, okay, you can't buffer evade. You gotta like evade way early, and gotta like certain things. But no, they're really good Shun. So happy to have them in the league. This was a really good one. Congratulations, congratulations getting the first. Condor, was awesome battle with Condor. Drove me nuts. Yeah, this was excellent.
Alright, thanks again everyone for playing. I'm going to now make a room for a team battle, so those who want to join and participate, please do. That would be the same passcode, 0827. But yeah, I'll go check with AOG and see where he's from. For me, I'm in the Midwest right now, but on the bars, it has the 3 yellow bars with me. So usually with Asian countries, I have 2 bars. So we have to find where AOG is from.
The connection was
first time participating.
If they're from Asia, the connection was good. So, but it's like, but it was also like, man, okay. But I love their Shun. It's a good Shun. So yeah. All right, so we're jumping into another one for team battle.
Yep. All right, guys. Same passcode. I think I said everything correctly. Yep. Let's see. HS room settings. Team settings automatic. Stage random. Win 1 battle. Yep. Everything's set as I want it to be. All right. I'm going to take a break just there. We're ending today's Sunday session with a random team battle. So those who's watching or play in the past league, they want to join, please do. Passcode is 0827. Thanks, Kozibi, for joining. Ayo Jun, Chanchai, Silverbolt. Okay, now it's 2 bars, yeah. I had to ask him where he's from then. There. Okay. Alright. Here we go back to OC. Let's update this. Hey, Ernan, welcome.
Hey, awesome to have you here, Hernan.
Down.
I'm gonna add Ayo Jung on PSN though. Spar with me anytime, Ayo. But it's like now I've got like a single orange bar against him. But I don't mind. I mean, today I'm like, today let's have it.
I'll message and chat with him just to make sure.
Yeah.
But
I was like, today let's have fun
yellow
with
bar
it.
not with me. On my screen is yellow now. That's why I was like, okay. Earlier, like, yeah. So. I'm guessing from Europe. If
They could be Europe.
North America.
Yeah, well, yeah. If we're looking at how your connection's better than mine with them, so.
Yeah, because you should be closer to Europe.
Yeah,
so
you.
Your connection is usually better than mine with Asia.
Yeah,
I mean, you're closer to Asia, so yeah. But specifically, the Sunday session is intended for North America. We do sometimes guests from people who want to try it out. So it's okay. We just want it to be consistent. So if Aojun is from somewhere else from North America, I'll let him know. I'm glad that he is happy that he is the league is of interest to people. All right. And if we get odd number of players, I'll just step out and so that we have an even teams. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to add them on PSN. Always try to take these moments to. Oh no, did they not list? Okay, we have players. There we go. Add friend. Send request. There we go. I like to add our VF. More VF friends, always better. Alright, here we go, Asia. This is going to be hard. This is so tough.
I don't think there's anything to fix this unless it could just be that Aojun is from a very far. It's not from North America. And if that's the case, I just had to tell him after this that this is intended. I don't think you could fix that unless he's playing on a wireless connection. It's bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, it could be a Wi-Fi-ish thing too. But this feels like fighting Asia.
Yeah. I'll check with him later on. If it's someone playing on wireless, no, I try to tell them you should be on wire connection, and sometimes you're on wire connection, you have to make sure your PlayStation settings is set to a wire connection because it will still try to play on a wireless if you didn't manually change it.
Right now we're playing hard commits.
For the 3.
I like their Shen though, but just gotta like play with a lot of hard commitments because I can't confirm combos. Like I have to just guess like how it's gonna hit, or not guess, predict like I usually do. Alright, good battle.
Yeah, 3 more matches to go. If anyone's watching the stream and wants to participate, please do. We're doing team battle to end this Sunday session, which is the last one for July. And then we're actually just 2/3 away done with 2023. It seems time flies by fast. I compare when we're doing these league sessions on Sunday. It's like 2023 is almost over. Where's the updates to Ultimate Showdown? Where's the news about updates? Yes, Erlen has 2 first place finishes in the third quarter. I think one with Taka was the last one he used, and I can't remember off my head.
Nice. Good round, Hernan. Always so much fun fighting.
Hey, Helco, Hot Sauce Nelly, thanks for joining and play.
Oh, hell yeah.
I played Hot Sauce Nelly's Eileen before.
Yeah, Eileen's really good.
Never played against his Pi. But this let's see. I think this is Hot Sauce Nelly's first time participating in the Sunday session here. So, yes. So because of that, so he's not really a new player.
Always happy to have you here, Nelly. People are saying funny things on my chat, so. Oh, I like that setup. Okay, this is gonna be a good battle. Hang on. Really good game. Good battle. So much fun.
Yep, Ernan uses a lot of different characters too.
Yep. No, we've been having a lot of fun with the Jackie Leon battles. Very good game, my friend. Oh, so good. Yeah. Love fighting his Brad and his Jackie. Well, I like fighting all his characters.
Alright, we got 3 more matches to go. Yeah, actually. Yeah, I think I put it correctly. Okay. So when there's 7 people, we get 1 more, that'll be 8, a nice even number. If it's odd, out as too much spectator.
That was a Yeah, that's the Jackie side combo. It's so powerful.
That's a back turn, which I learn now that it's +3.
Yeah.
It's the first one.
It's a really nasty setup. It's really good stuff, Hernan. Hernan has been just getting stronger and stronger. Awesome. Yeah, I like those setups. Really good stuff. But but mainly it's you're playing with like really strong understanding of the situations now, even more. So it's like you're combining your feel and your knowledge now. So good.
Well, one thing difficult with fight against the wall. Your back's against the wall. The only thing I could think of, because you play a little more passive than right now, because you're still new to the game, is just have to be a little more aggressive. Because every time you play passive, you're being pushed back to the wall, which is a very bad position to be for the most part. Like some quick switches, if you have some throws that could switch positions, but then your opponent might recognize that, so they will escape those throws or buffer in the escape for those throws specifically.
Man, Hernan did an awesome Uramori there, which got Shun to turn around to get up backwards. That was really cool. I'm gonna have to watch the replay to see like which way he set that up, because the way he set it up doesn't even look like a normal Uramori. I just saw Shun get up backwards. I'm like, oh crap, you know. All right, awesome. Thanks, Hernan. I really want to see what setup you did to do that. That was so cool. So it's like, yeah. Hernan says he'll clip it.
This is the last match before we begin the team battle. Anyone watching the stream that want to participate, please do. Passcode at 0827. So we'll just slow to update here.
Okay. So Hernan says he put Jackie in open position and then did a sweep, and then he dashed and did 2K, and that'll cause the person to get it backwards. So it wasn't the classic numbers tech from VFDC, that numbers, and you guys helped explain on VFDC. So Hernan is also illustrating that one of the ways to deal with somebody that's using a lot of attack and spacing is they just tend to be a little more open to like sidestepping and patient defense, because like, well, mainly that blocking becomes strong because the risk of throw is less, right? But Quasi is now starting to use throws because they have to. right? So it's good stuff.
Hey, welcome, Wells fam. Thanks for becoming the 8th member. So we have a even number of players. So I get to participate.
Really good game, you two. Good stuff.
All right, so I'll go start the team battle. It's random. And if you want to not be in the top of the queue, you just let the time go by, and you'll just go back to the bottom of the queue.
All right.
All right.
All right, this will be cool.
Second.
Hernan we definitely need Hernan to be our anchor. So Hernan, we're counting on you to clean up for us.
有件經濟係我用廁所係冇。OK，等陣啊。OK，bye.
All right, Quasibi, you got this. We got Wells here. Awesome. LD Wells, you're my man. I understand what you mean, Quasibi. It's okay. You got our support, my friend. You can do it, but it's a little scary. That was beautiful. Like Quasibi's attack and spacing skills, just you cannot overlook them. They're so strong. Just but Quasibi, we're gonna make you even stronger at. Well, the good thing is Vanessa actually is good at. It's not just good at throwing. Her tackle is so good, and Quasibi does use her tackle. Tackle is a pain in the butt.
Sorry, I just need to interrupt quickly. I just have to take a little step back for a couple minutes, and I'll be back, okay?
No problem.
Apologies.
Okay, Team Red, our objective is to knock out all their players so that before Akai gets back, so we can get a free win on Akai. Just kidding. No, I'm really afraid of when you get into when Nelly gets into the folds here. So, but you can do this, Quasibi. Very good. Sober that Shun. All right, Ayo Young. It was good to have you in this battle, and I've added you to my friends list. Let's spar more sometime. Yeah, we have to speed run before Kai gets back. That's the strategy. It's a strategy no matter who's in this team now. Speedrunning LD Wells is hard. Okay. Awesome. LD Wells versus Quasibi. This is going to be quite something. Man. This will be pretty crazy. This will be really cool. Because we've got like attack. Yeah. This will be cool. That was like the most kung fu flick thing ever, right? The stare down. Alright, Quasby, you can do this. Man. Hernan's gonna get flashbacks where I think we completely relied on him the last time I was in the team battle also. But I think he won it for us if I remember correctly. So... so... Oh, that was some really cool stuff in that round. Such a good 9P placement. Good battle, good battle. Quasiby, thank you very much for putting in that time. Very good battles, man. Alright. Now we got Northwest battle here. Does. Did, yes. Alright. Alright, here we go, LD Wells. Yeah. No, I was gonna say Quasiby's skill at ducking is pretty good. And we're talking about ducking offensively. We're not talking about, you know, dodging. You know. Thanks, Hernan. Sorry about that, Hernan. It's all on you, my friend. Good game, Lonnie. Good game. So that is the risk with rushing on. Hey, I tried to rush Leifei like you said. Just kidding. Alright, Hernan, you got to speed run before Akai gets back. You gotta speed run them, and then we gotta win against timeout on Akai. So. Let's... What is this? It's okay. Inverted helicopter is what that was. It's like Leifei sweeps more than the janitor, you know? So...
Yeah, apologies.
It's okay, we're having a lot of fun with this. Earlier, Wells just did about 5 sweeps in a row. Update team, we're no longer on the speedrun strategy. Akai is back.
Oh, that was the strategy that was being used? What happened? Where automatic start? I think it went automatic start.
Yeah. Wells is doing an amazing job.
I was hoping that if my turn came up, Hostile Snug would carry us all.
No, Hernan's carrying us right now, so... We're good.
Carry your team right now. Okay.
Yes. But Wells is playing so good this morning. He just woke up too. We've now learned that Wells is apparently a morning player. So just teasing you. Wells is playing really good stuff now.
It should be afternoon now for him. Yeah, see.
No, 1 in the afternoon, but he just woke up. So. Come on, hold on, you got this.
Nice.
That was beautiful. Oh my god! No!
Yes!
Hernan had that. It's good. Hernan, it's okay, man. Sorry we let you down, bro. but you did awesome, and actually I like that crumple kick. Crumple cook was cool. LD Wells did the speed because LD Wells, I was telling my team to speed run, not you, bro. All right, here we go. Silver Bolt. I'm in chilling mode too. This is these are a lot of fun. So, all right, Silver Bolt. We're cheering you on, man. It's like my cousin from Florida is ready to take this all. So. I actually don't know if Silverbolt's from Florida. I just made a guess.
Silverbolt is Chicago.
Chicago, really? Awesome.
Yes, Chicago.
Oh man, we really get. Chicago is logistically a difficult place because it's a way bigger area than people realize. So even though you got train and good transportation, it can be like getting people from across town together, from across province together. But man, Silverbolt, I know that Tengu Man really would like to get an offline scene going in Chicago. And Tengu Man actually, I believe, can become a very good teacher in VF as well. Their understanding and knowledge is very good, and their play shows a lot of like. It's so much fun watching them get stronger and stronger with a lot of different characters.
Yeah, there's actually quite a few VFers in the Chicago area. And CG Sonic Boom's also there. The El Blaze Leifei player. And Simone, I think is from Chicago, right?
Yeah, Simone's from Chicago. That would be awesome. It's just we got.
If they could actually contact each other, because if schedule matches, right? Like St. Louis, there's a lot of VF players, but on schedule don't match very well.
Right. Well, no, St. Louis has the players, It's an awesome place, but it also has the characters, which is also awesome in its own way. You know, so I love how St. Louis has always had some of the most colorful players in our scene. So, you know, it's just really cool variety. Um, but it's always been tricky to get everybody out together for offline battles.
Hey, good job, LD Wells. Thanks for carrying the team. Oh, I'm not sure who won all the matches here, but
LD Wells is today's MVP. We applaud LD Wells. So LD Wells is very strong, and I know how strong they are. So it's so happy to see them do so well here.
oh, he swept your team.
Yeah, he swept the whole team.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, it was really fun. It was really fun. Hernan is going to sweep your guys' team next time. So, you know, I'm glad you were here, LD Wells, and I thought that was an awesome sweep by you. The wrong team took my advice about speed running the other team. So, you know.
Alright, so thanks again everyone for playing. If you guys still want to continue playing, I could just let this one start up and leave the room. I actually have stuff to do. If not, I'm not sure. Are you still planning to stream and play the Chan-Chai?
No, I got to do family. This is the kids start school tomorrow. Wife gets back to work tomorrow. So
I see.
It's
Okay.
But I wish, and I love all of you guys. And this is always an awesome. You know, you guys make my Sundays even more awesome. So I love it. But I'll see you all very soon. And yeah, let's all have some more good VF. I'll try to stream more this week too, and Akai, we're going to be promoting you, doing some cool stuff with VF, but also with VFDC, and I am going to encourage people to go to VFDC. I want to be part of the effort that kind of like gets a lot of, I think there's a lot of stuff we can put in, and a lot of stuff, not features, but just in the forums too. Just kind of go like, hey, if you're starting VF, this is a good place to go to, you know. I think it's still the best resource, and it's still the best it's one of the best websites in fighting games. To me, it's the best one, but I'm glad that it's a priority of yours too. So, all right. All right, cheers.
I'm a person who's kind of like to stick to I would like to see BFDC gets some little more activity.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see just how things pans out like. But I'll continue trying to do my best for the community and just in general. Oh, thanks for joining Hot Sauce Nelly, though. You didn't get to play a game.
No. Hot Sauce Nelly got to finally be on a Sunday session to sit and watch his teammate speed run the team battle. So, you know, that's some real hot sauce right there. You know, that's some real hot sauce there. But Nelly, man, I'm just glad you joined us. I'm so glad you did. And Nelly does join the conversation, so it's good stuff. Everyone have a good rest of your Sunday, and hopefully I'll play some VF with you later tonight.
Okay, all right. Talk to you guys later. And I will be hosting next Sunday, Labor Day weekend, so anyone can join, please do. All right, later Chan-Chai, and later everyone.
Later.